All right, now we're going to learn about horizontal shifts. And first off, let's look at this graph right here. Now this is a graph of y equals x plus 2. Remember the graph y equals x would be right there. A plus 2 is a vertical shift up. But also notice these 2 points right there as you see them. You have one at 0, 2 and one at negative 2, 0. Now, is this graph any different than this graph? No. It's the same graph. The parentheses are really not needed here. But here you're going to call what I call an inside liar. Meaning this, notice how you have a positive 2, yet where does the thing end up at on the x-axis? At a negative 2. This would be a horizontal shift. Now x plus 2, we take the graph and move it up 2. But notice, it's also the same thing as taking this graph and moving it what? Left 2. Well, wouldn't plus 2 move right? Well, you would tend to think that. But what you're doing is you're getting there 2 points faster, which means you have to move 2 points to the left to be at the same place. In other words, think of it this way. At y equals x, the point is 0, 0, because x is 0, y is 0. However, if I went to y plus 2, right, when x is 0, it's going to go up 2 faster, so that's why it's at 2. And if I was out here at this 2, it would go up 2 more and be all the way up here at 4. Yet at negative 2, it puts me back at the same place I started at 0, 0, so I move it 2 left. It's an inside liar. So if you have parentheses, it's an inside liar, and you have to move it not the direction it says, but the opposite way for a horizontal shift. All right? And there you can see like the person, you know, inside my help picture, remember those are liars. Inside liars. All right? Now then, so look at this one right here. X minus 2 squared. Notice this is in what? Parentheses. So here's your graph of y equals x squared. So now it says minus 2. I'm not going to move it left 2, but I'm going to move it the opposite because it's an inside liar. Right 2. That's all it is. That graph particularly moved 2 to the right, the opposite way if it's in parentheses. You take the parent graph and you're going to move it, in a sense, the opposite direction of what it says for the horizontal shift. And it's a horizontal shift. And you can see that right there a little bit, just a little differently. Don't forget, the horizontal ones are liars. Right, not left.